Google, the start of the conference, they announced the Stadia, which is Google's gaming system.
Is it a streamed
Yeah,
service?
that's the streaming service where you have to buy the game.
Buy the streaming access to the game, or do you still own it? How does
The
that work?
access, the game access is free. And there's a premium version, and then there's the free version. So the Google Stadia effectively is no charge for accessing the service outside of getting the controller. Um, the controller is the main thing that you would have to buy.
So Stadia is like a pass to sort of like a curated like selection of games. It's not per game.
It's a storefront, yeah.
Well, I realize that it's a storefront.
But yeah, you don't get a curated access to anything. It's just the storefront where you just go, you buy a game, and then you can stream that game to
Okay,
any
but what I
device.
don't understand is when you say you buy a game,
Yeah.
what if like this Stadia fails, or if the internet, like, do you have any kind of other copy of the game, or is it
No.
all just on the internet and you can only stream it, and then if
Yeah.
something happens to that service, it's no longer your game even though you paid for it? So you're
Exactly.
basically just paying to
You're paying for a license.
unlimited rental of the game.
Yes, which in theory is technically how all of the services work nowadays, unless you're getting like a physical copy of a game. A lot
I'm
of these
still
digital
partial.
downloads. But
Yeah.
the digital downloads, at least you have the download, and people can work with that.
True. At least the
Um,
download. Can you put a download on like a jump drive?
Yeah, you can put it in a jump drive and move it around, but it still has this key that is recognized with it. So I couldn't just take let's say we
Well,
have Steam, for
right.
instance. I couldn't just take a game, install it onto your computer, and then it would play. It would still need to go through Steam, through the DRM system to figure out whether this is a legit game and whether you legit have a copy of the game on your Steam. Otherwise, it won't let you play it.
So you do need the internet to get clearance basically on a new device with the game.
And for Stadia, you need the internet the whole time because you're streaming the game. You have no digital download version of it or anything like that.
But again, like in all these rural places where the internet is not yet feasible.
Yeah, it's not going to be great there. And not to mention, there's a lot of skepticism to see, even if you do have good internet, the latency is still there. There's
Yeah.
still a latency, I mean, just even streaming within my own household, we stream games between like the Steam Link or the PlayStation to the phone, things like that. There's still a latency of like a few milliseconds, which is definitely noticeable. And streaming from wherever servers are across the country or across different cities to wherever you are, I have yet to see the technology to see that latency not be a factor. But Google claims that they are using predictive, like controller prediction and all sorts of things to help minimize that. We'll see how it goes, but between that and also not having a physical copy of the game that you're paying $60 for,
Yeah.
or $100 for like the gold editions, like the complete editions and stuff of games.
Yeah, I'd rather be patient, like go get the physical copy or order it through the mail, whatever, that way, and actually have
Yeah.
that reliable
Yeah, I
part.
think sticking
Yeah.
with Steam is
Well,
like how we're gonna go. Like if you can get
it's
it,
your choice.
yeah. Like I don't, the having the hard disk would be nice, but
I'm not a big gamer, so the last game I bought I think was Minecraft. And so we just went to Target and but we looked online first
yeah.
and I was not pleased
But that
way.
was
So
the Nintendo Switch's one, Minecraft one that we got, which
we
also
well
has
we
very
didn't
terrible download requirements.
mm,
Because Nintendo Switch download, you can't share your downloads or anything like that, like your online purchases, like you can in the physical disc. On computer, it's not as big of a deal because not a lot of people are sharing their computer disc, and also with Steam, you can share your library with your friends anyways. So there's a lot more wiggle room that people are okay with.
That is nice that on Steam you can share it with your friends. I've forgotten that you had done that with me, right?
Yeah.
I've used it a few.
It's fine because also anytime that you're using it, then I can't use it. Like I can't use any
That
game
makes
in our
sense.
library.
But
Yeah,
still,
it is nice
that's
to
nice.
have that option. But
I
so
didn't mean to do
Stadia
that.
they announced is coming out November 19th.
Oh, it's not out yet.
No,
November
this is the
19th.
first we've heard of a
Okay.
release date for Stadia. Thank you for watching Tech Talks. If you liked the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.